guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica from Ericasgirlyworld. If you are not subscribed, what you waiting for? Make sure you subscribe for lots of fun, fashion, and I tell you like it is, boo. So if you're looking for a channel that is authentic, that hasn't been bought out, this is the place to be, which actually very relevant to the topic today, where I'm going to be talking about 10 bags that are not worth your money. And I got some popular bags in here, guys, but I tell you like it is, and I personally don't think those are worthwhile. Now, as usual, I do a disclaimer because some people get really butthurt when they see an opinion that they don't agree with, okay? These are just opinions. You guys are here for my opinions, right? I mean, I'm not going to sit here and make a 30-second video and say, just buy what you love. Don't listen to anybody. Get what makes you happy. I mean, that would be one boring ass video, right? So you guys get all butthurt, but that's what you're here for. When I go to people's channels, I want to know what they think. I want an honest opinion. I'm actually really tired of bloggers just never saying anything bad about anything because all the big bloggers are worried about scoring deals. So they don't want to piss off Louis Vuitton, so they don't say anything bad. They don't want to piss off Dior because they're hoping they get a collaboration with Dior, so they don't say anything bad. You don't get any real opinions anymore. So if you disagree, at least appreciate the fact that sister over here has got some balls to tell you like it is, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna start with a bang because the first bag I'm gonna talk about is Chanel. So first bag, not worth your money. It's any Chanel Tweed bag. And the reason being is because Tweed looks like crap over time. You do not want to invest, and the prices for Chanel are more ridiculous by the day, okay? Chanel is trying to compete with Hermes now. They're putting the prices for like fabric bags for like $3,000-$4,000, which is absolute insanity. So here's the thing, the Tweed bags are beautiful. They might be a smidge below the leather bags, but in some cases, if they're really embellished, they actually cost more than the leather bags. But I have seen bags from numerous friends that after like 6 months to a year of wear, they look terrible. You know, the little fabric strands and then the thread kind of comes off and then it starts to pile over time, which is kind of like those little knots of thread and fabric, and then it looks disgusting. It does not wear well whatsoever. So if you are really tempted, unless you are a major baller who doesn't give a damn about a bag just lasting you a year, which is not the case for me. I mean, I do buy what I love, so let's get that out there. I'm not a person that just buys investment bags because I think that takes away all of the fun of fashion. I think you buy whatever the hell makes your heart sing, and that's how I operate. But I am not in a position where I can completely disregard the durability of the bag because that is a factor for me. I don't want a bag that in 6 months is gonna look like an old hag. Bag number 2 that is not worth your investment, in my humble opinion, it is the Balenciaga graffiti bag. Now here's the thing, I don't think that this bag is ugly. The durability is not an issue with the Balenciaga graffiti bag whatsoever. The issue here is that it's a bag that is really hard to style. The graffiti pattern on the bag is loud, it has different colors, it's kind of like, you know, it's graffiti, so it looks very like noisy, you know, very cluttered. And you have to be very good at styling to pull off that bag. And unfortunately, 99% of the population is not kind of like advanced enough to be able to use these more complex types of fabrics and bags and know how to match them. This is a bag that if you use with any pattern, it looks like crap. Unless you are a superb pattern mixer, which is not the case for most of us. When I think about somebody that really mixes patterns well, I think about Olivia Palermo. She is kind of like next level, you know, in terms of style and grace, and Olivia will throw sometimes 3 different patterns together and it looks amazing because she knows how to mix the scale of the patterns, the color of the patterns. Now for this, guys, I mean, unless you're Olivia Palermo, I think it's a bag that's gonna be very limited wear for you because you're gonna throw this with what? A white top, maybe some jeans, maybe kind of like black belt, black shoes, kind of like really basic of the basic of the basic, right? So unless you know what you're doing, I don't think this is a bag that is worth your investment because you're not gonna wear it a lot. Next bag on my list is the Dolce Gabbana Sicily bag. Now the Dolce Gabbana Sicily bag is a cute bag. I keep hearing the noise of my bracelet. This just like makes me so happy. I don't think I have showed this to you guys, but oh my lord, oh, look at this bracelet that I got. Look at this, with my name on it, guys. This is from a company called Elise Page Jewelry, and I'm gonna put a link below to their stuff, but check this out. They send this to me as a gift, so they're not paying me for a promotion on my video in any way, but I did get this as a gift, and now I cannot take it off. So look at that. It is actually rose gold, so I did it to match my Hermes new rose gold ring, and then I kind of like to mix and match with like, I don't know, I like to mix and match metal colors, guys. I think it's very old school to wear everything all gold or all silver or all rose. And the cool thing about these bracelets is that you completely customize. You pick the color of the metal, you pick all that you want inside the bracelet. So in my case, I picked my name, but you can write whatever you want. But even the little decoration charms, you know, like I got a heart, I got a star. So I actually picked all three colors in the bracelet. I did rose gold for the bracelet, I did white gold for my name, and the little charms I picked in yellow gold. You know, I'm gonna put the link to them below because they were so gracious to send this to me as a gift, and I absolutely love it. I figured you guys would love it too, but that's my arm candy. The bag I want to talk about is the Dolce Gabbana Sicily bag. It is a very ladylike bag. Nothing wrong with the bag, but I just think it's blah. You know, if you're gonna invest above $1,000 on a bag, you should be getting something that's gonna add to your style and your look, you know, and make you look next level bougie, right? I mean, come on. So this bag, unless you get one of the embellished ones, I don't recommend whatsoever. They have some beautiful ones that are like painted, you know, and have like roses or crystals, you know, and those I absolutely love. But the plain ones, if you want a simple classic bag, there's so many other options that you can go for. So I just say when it comes to the Sicily bag, just pass. The next one I want to talk about is Chanel Next Level Ridiculousness, which is this Deauville bag for $4,800. Guys, this bag is made of felt. This is fabric. You can go to Joann's right now and get felt by the yard for like $9.99, okay? Because you use felt in your crafts, all right? So pay $4,800 plus tax, which means this bag is gonna be over $5,000, is absolute insanity. I think if you fall for these Chanel tricks, you are a sucker. I don't know how else to say it, but yes, you are. I personally love the Deauville. The Deauville bag is on my list. So I like the one that is leather, which is runs around like $4,000, or they have the fabric ones, which are like, I don't know, $2,000, you know, something like that, depending on the size. I can maybe comprehend, still ridiculous, but I can maybe comprehend a fabric bag for $2K, but for $5K, I mean, think that you can go to Paris and attempt an Hermes bag. For $6,600, you can get a Birkin 25, you can get a mini Kelly, you can get a Kelly Pochette, you can get anything is better than a felt Deauville. I'm really sorry. I just think Chanel leadership is on crack lately. I was looking at a sweatshirt for Chanel the other day, and it was $3,000 for a sweatshirt. I mean, I love luxury ready to wear, and I will pay $1,000, $1,500 for a sweatshirt for Louis Vuitton, for example. You can get a Gucci sweatshirt for $1,000, okay? But $3,000, it is, I just can't. I can't. I have not been going for Chanel anything lately, even though I love the brand, but it's getting so out of control that I think we have to have a little bit of a critical mind, even those of us who love luxury, to realize when something is just plain robbery. I mean, this is robbery, guys. I can understand maybe a Chanel Tweed jacket for $3,000 on sale, $3,600, $5,000, depending on the Tweed's jacket. Something super classic, super chic that's gonna last you a lifetime. But a sweatshirt for $3,000, you are on crack. Next one that I'm gonna talk about is Burberry check bags. I mean, I am sorry, but that ship, my peeps, has sailed about 15 years ago. Burberry, check anything, just toss it, donate, put it on sale on eBay for some mofo to buy it from you that doesn't know any better. I am sorry, but check is just so outdated, so old school. I think Burberry is trying to resurrect as a brand, and Riccardo Tisci is doing a really great job at making things look really modern. He just released his first collection for the brand, and he did a really amazing job. It's one of those things, it's kind of like Versace. You know, when the brand is holding on to their heritage for so long that they cannot let it go, and they don't realize that it's holding them back, it's outdated. I mean, Burberry check and those crazy Versace prints, this shit was cool in the 80s, guys. Like, we are in 2020, it's been 40 years. 40 years is a lifetime. It is time for you to reinvent and simplify and find new things that are gonna be the new heritage for the brand, okay? So it's the same thing with Versace. Maybe get one little element from your old school prints and make it all new, but guys, let it go. Like, it's time for their leadership to watch Frozen. Disney will do them some good. Let it go, let it go. Next one on the list, I think this one might be kind of controversial because I know a lot of people love this bag, but to me is the Chanel Gabrielle bag. First of all, I don't like that bag at all. I don't like the way the bag looks. I can understand that they were trying to do something a little more modern and youthful, but I absolutely hate the shape of that bag. And paying those kinds of prices for that shape bag, I am really sorry. I saw one style recently that I kind of liked because it had some embellishments, but overall, I am still not certain that this bag is going to be here for the long haul. So if you're going to invest $3,500, $4,000 on a Chanel bag, go for one of the other styles that everybody likes, that's going to have a much better resale value, and that you're going to have a much easier time selling to begin with. And on top of that, I just think any other Chanel bag is going to add a lot more to your look and make you look a lot cuter than a Gabrielle bag. I don't know, guys. I think the Gabrielle bag is kind of like the saddle bag for Dior. It's kind of trying to stay, and it's kind of like the brand is trying to make it a new classic, but I am not 100% convinced that these bags are not going to be out of style in 2 years from now. Next on the list are the Louis Vuitton collector bags. Now, let's talk about these collector bags, and I'm talking about the egg bag, the flying saucer bag, the tiny little mini egg bag, the humongous egg bag that's coming out right now with the new collection. I actually personally really dig those bags, okay? Because I like things that nobody has, okay? I like to show up in a room and walk in a room and have the bag that nobody in the room has, okay? So collector bags are right up my alley. But here's the thing. Unless you are a baller, I don't think you should be buying collector bags. Unless you are at the top of your luxury stairwell, these are not for you. And my subscribers know I talk about the luxury stairwell all the time, right? Which is everybody out there is on a different step on their luxury journey, right? Some people are beginners in their luxury journey. You might be buying your first little card holder, or maybe your sunglasses or a wallet. You might be intermediate on your luxury stairwell, which is where I think I am. Or you can be a baller all the way at the top of your luxury stairwell, where really spending is not a concern. You get everything latest collection, you have all of the most amazing jewelry, and you buy whatever the hell you want, and you don't really care if it's gonna only be in style for 6 months, okay? The vast majority of the population is not at the top of the luxury stairwell. Vast majority is like beginner to intermediate levels. So for the vast majority of you, I don't think these bags are worthwhile. Number one, these bags are seasonal bags. So in a couple seasons, they are going to be out of style. You look super cool right now wearing the bag that nobody has, but in 2-3 years from now, those bags are kind of very indicative of specific seasons. So people kind of will look at you and know that, hey, these are old bags, you know? Second of all, if you ever decide to sell those bags, you are gonna have a real hard time selling them because they are not the most practical bags. Like the flying saucer is so small, barely fits anything. The egg bag is a very specific aesthetic that not everybody loves. It's a bag that you cannot sit upright on your table. It kind of falls, it's round, you know what I mean? So if you love the collector bags and you are a baller, by all means, you should get them because it's gonna look a notch above. But if you are not a baller, please save your money and invest it elsewhere. Next on the list are the super expensive belt bags or bum bags or fanny packs. Those are super hot right now, but again, God knows how long those are gonna be around for, okay? And I have seen some Chanel ones that cost $5,000. $3,500. I just think that that is a very risky move to invest $3,500 on a belt bag. First of all, again, it's kind of like a specific look, so not everybody's gonna wanna buy it when you resell it. Number two, do we know that this is gonna be around for the long haul? Absolutely not. I think in a couple years from now, belt bags are going to be completely out, and here you are stuck with a $5,000 or a $4,000 Chanel belt bag. Again, you're rich as hell, then man, don't listen to me, girl. You're going to do whatever the hell your heart desires because you can, right? But for everybody else, I think if you want the look, go for the less expensive belt bags. Like Gucci has some beautiful ones, Yves Saint Laurent, Balenciaga has some that are more inexpensive. You're gonna be spending $800 to $1,500, which is a much less riskier move than investing a good $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, right? Next one I wanna talk about is actually from Gucci, and that is the Gucci Zumi bag. This bag was obviously launched to compete with Hermes and the Birkins, you know, in the more classic high styling bags. It's a bag that is very classic, very chic, very different than the current Gucci aesthetic. Current Gucci aesthetic appeals a lot to the younger crowd because it's really noisy, a lot of pattern, a lot of color, but not every customer likes that. A lot of customers like the chic, stylish, sophisticated, understated look. So I think Gucci launched this bag to compete for that customer, right? To be in that market. And as a result, they priced this bag at $4,000, which is a problem for me. Because here's the thing, Gucci does not hold their value very well. Gucci resale value is really bad, right? When we think about the top brands for resale value, Chanel, Hermes, and Louis Vuitton. Those hold their value really well. Those are brands that everybody wants. Gucci is something that the value just go out the drain right as you walk out the door from the store. So investing $4,000 on a Gucci bag, unless you absolutely love it and you know you're gonna keep the bag for the long haul, then absolutely do it. But otherwise, guys, I think for $4,000, there are many, many more beautiful, more stylish bags that are gonna give you a lot more bang for your buck and are gonna hold their value. And then the last one on the roundup of bags you should not be investing on is the Chanel classic bag. And I might get crucified for saying this, but guys, classic bags don't rock my world anymore. I said that on a recent video. I have no plans on investing on a classic bag anytime soon, and this might be counterintuitive for you because you might think, Jesus, Erica, classic bags are a great investment. You know, they hold their value, they're gonna be in style forever, they're easy to sell. Guys, this was the case maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, not the case right now where you're paying $6,000 for a classic bag. $6,000 on a Chanel classic bag is an atrocity, okay? It's an insult. The prices have gotten so out of control that is no longer worth your investment. And then the quality of Chanel bags is not there anymore. The prices keep going up, the quality keeps going down, and the service at Chanel is the worst service out of any luxury brand I know. It is terrible. I say that on every video because I have hopes that Chanel is gonna watch one of my videos today and realize how much we bitch about their service. Most of the time, you get treated like crap at Chanel. It's terrible. Why would anybody wanna spend their hard-earned money just to be humiliated and treated like you're begging for some spare change when you walk in the door. So I'm sorry, $6K on a bag, my friend, save a little money and go for Hermes. Do you know why? Because when you walk in a room in Hermes, you are 3 notches above all of the mortals in that room, okay? When you walk in a room with classic Chanel, you are just with everybody else. I mean, it's not setting you apart. I'm sorry, but it's not. It might be a dream bag for you, and if it is, you should make your dream come true, because I did have a Chanel classic bag before, and it was a dream for me, but I sold it. Do you know why? If you're gonna spend $6,000 in a bag, it better be a bag that's gonna make you look banging. That when you walk in a room, people are gonna stop and look at your bag like, holy cow, check that out, right? And a Chanel classic is not gonna do that for you. For that price, go for an exotic Louis Vuitton, maybe get like a Capucines from Louis Vuitton with some details in python, like lizard. You know, if you go to Paris, you can buy exotic bags from Louis Vuitton for $6,000 and change. And that is a bag that when you walk in a room, you're carrying an exotic bag. It is something that is like, wow, like she is luxe. You know what I mean? In Chanel classics, they don't set you apart anymore. Not at these ridiculous prices. No, they're not worth it anymore, guys. It's just where I'm at. You know, it's just my 2 cents. So that's it, guys. This is my roundup of 10 bags I don't think are worth the investment. Let me know what you think. Do you agree? Do you disagree? You think I'm a crazy bitch? I mean, I'll take it, girl. I have tough skin. I can handle your comments. I love to hear what you guys think. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. I love you guys so much. Thank you for taking time off of your busy day just to hang out with me and hear my humble opinions. I love you guys so much, and see you on the next video. Bye.